Great. There's a lot of action happening here at the Knapp Center with the new scoreboards, with the new practice facility, and we could not be more excited about this season. I'm really proud of the team. I'm really proud of how far we've come. But the thing that's so special is just the way that our team has come out this season, how hungry this team is this season, and how much fun they are already. And we haven't even played in a game yet, and maybe that's why they're fun. I'm not sure, but obviously, returning Player of the Year in Kendall Clark, amazing leadership. We have an incredible senior class, and then we also have some great freshmen that are now sophomores. I mean, Lizzie Wendell, obviously freshman of the year last year. Caitlin Engel on the all-freshman team, really exciting. And we've added 2 more Iowa players to our roster. So we have 3 Iowa players on our roster. Really looking forward to some big things. Love our incoming class. We're still going to be young, but we have a lot of experience with that youth. So I'm really, really excited about this season and could not be more excited for tomorrow's practice. We're not even looking to the game. We're looking to tomorrow. But I will take any questions from anybody.
Talk about the momentum that you finished with last season in the tournament and how much that will kind of maybe take this program up a level starting out this season.
Yeah, really good question. We do. We have a lot of great momentum, and I think one of the best things about the momentum that we have is the mindset that we have. I think we've really evolved into not just trying to play hard, not just trying to win games, but to have what is a winning attitude, what is a winning expectation, and it couldn't be a better year to celebrate the 40th year of Drake women's basketball, because you talk about all the banners that are hung in our arena, you talk about the tradition. We were able to have an alumni event the other day, or last week, that our current players got to connect with some of those significant players throughout Drake women's basketball history, and there's a lot of similarities in some of those players, and I think that's what's really, really exciting, and that's the momentum that's going to continue to carry us.
Talk about the luxury of having someone like Kendall Clark back who could do so many different things on the court.
Yeah, it's a great luxury. I wish we had more years with her. But you know what's really amazing is the system we have in place now, the leadership that we have in place now. It makes her job that much easier because she doesn't have to score. It's really nice when she does score a lot of points for us, but she doesn't have to do it. I think that was one of the best things for Kendall last year was Lizzie to be able to step in. And our next class, our freshman class, is going to have the same kind of impact. As far as the accolades, I don't know. As far as the points, I don't know. But the impact, absolutely. And so that's But to be able to have Kendall Clark coming in and doing a workout and watching the pace that she has, that's just going to make our culture better. That's just a legacy. That's a legacy that she's going to continue to pass down, and that's something you can't just teach or talk about. You have to see.
Caitlin Engel having a good freshman year, local kid. It's nice to see her kind of evolve. What do you expect to see her more this season?
Yeah, you know, Caitlin really evolved throughout the year last year, and I think it's the same thing you got to see when she was at Southeast Polk High School. You got to see them start to win. You got to see them start to see, you know, some good things, and then all of a sudden, bam, you know, in her senior year, she says, you know, this is what we're doing. Now, I hope we do it a little before her senior year, but I know that winning finds her. It does, and our fans love to watch her play. Our fans love to watch Iowa players play. We're adding Courtney Rush from Mason City, who's another Central Iowa Metropolitan League player. We have Paige Greiner from Williamsburg, Iowa, right up the street. And that's something that we've talked about. That's something that we're doing. That's one of the other things, you know, for us right now. A lot of the things that we're saying, we're doing. You know, we're talking that we want to score. We came in here right away. We said we want to score. Last year we were first in the conference in scoring. We want to shoot the three. We were first in the conference in threes. We were first in the conference in assists. You know, that is extremely important because it's fun to watch, it's fun to play, and now we need to add a little bit of an inside game, and that's something that it's going to be a lot of our youth that's going to have to handle that. But our youth is going to be ready.
Jenny, you said at the spring banquet you expected to be picked high next year. You have very high expectations. You worried about maybe sometimes putting that little too much pressure on your team because you said it right then that you did expect it to be picked right at the top of the league or near the top.
Yeah. You know, I don't think we feel the pressure of being picked high in the league. We want to be picked high in the league. I mean, who doesn't want that? And I think that that's where, again, we've really had to evolve to. We've gone from the underdog. We've gone from the it doesn't matter to, no, we want to, and that's when I talk about, having the 40th year of Drake women's basketball and to be able to celebrate and to really learn our history and our tradition, we welcome it. And Drake has always welcomed it. And that's something that we've got to step up. We've got to step up in recruiting. We've got to step up in our game plans. We've got to step up in every facet of the game, but we want it.
Coach, talk about the incoming class and the freshmen, what kind of impact they will have on the team this year.
Sure. I think the major impact with the entire class is two things, and it's we've got to have production in the paint. And anybody that has seen us says, okay, great, you can shoot the ball, you can shoot outside, but the production of the paint comes in two ways. One, it comes from posting up. So we have Becca Jonas, who's a post player out of the Kansas City area, you will see significant time at the beginning of the season. Maddie Dean is a player that's a bigger guard. She's a utility kind of player. She can play inside, she can play outside, but she's going to be able to take some pressure off of, again, having bigger guards beyond Kendall to be able to score in the paint. The other facet's going to be rebounding, and that's when you talk about Courtney Rush. She's an incredible rebounder. We've got to add those two elements to our game to really get to where Rick's talking about and really be picked in the top third of the conference and yet achieve that. Anybody else? Thank you all for coming, and it's really going to be an exciting year for Drake women's basketball. Thank you.